It is Monday, and we are starting your week off right with Midday Eats. Today we're heading to Woodruff, where poor choices can be a good thing, not a bad thing. At least Poor Choices Bar and Grill, that is. It is serving up some one-of-a-kind menu items. And joining me now, as always, is Big Dave Eats himself. First off, how did you hear about Poor Choices?
This was a fan favorite, and I was getting a lot of messages saying, hey, you need to go check this place out. And I'm so glad I did. It was surprising for me because I'm thinking like, when you look at the name Poor Choices, first off, I absolutely love the name.
Yep.
But I was thinking more of a bar, which I do love bars, but it's so much more. You can go family oriented. You can go here. You can shoot pool, and the meals they do meat and three, smoked meat. Look, we're going to get into some good stuff.
Yeah, but we did map this out for you, so we're going to show you that there in Woodruff. And I know they're family owned and operated, right?
Yep.
And there's ties to the military.
Yep.
Tell me more.
The owner, he's a Navy vet, a great guy. And this is one of the type places when you order your food. The owner comes out and he greets, introduces himself, and he sit there and asks you, is everything up to your liking? I love those type of places.
Yes.
So very good.
And I like what you said too about the name. I feel like it's kind of like a book.
Exactly.
Like that title can like totally draw me in.
Exactly.
The name of restaurant, Poor Choices.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm there. That's genius. Of course, we got to take a look at the menu. We are going to have a Moscow Mule today, a fatback, cheese moon, some dry rub wings, and then we're going to end it with some chicken ranch spuds. All of that sounds so good, but we got to start by going to the bar or bars because they have two bars there.
Yep.
Tell me more.
Multiple bars under one roof. You walk in, you'll see the first bar, which is ginormous, and then you go through a set of doors and they have another bar where the pool area is. You can throw darts, live music, everything.
Oh, nice.
So it's just a whole vibe, great vibe.
And how is the Moscow Mule?
Oh my goodness. Now this mule is on the menu. It's called a berry mule.
Okay.
And the cool thing about this one, they take locally sourced fresh berries, they muddle them, and then they use that as the base, and then you do the vodka, the ginger beer, the simple syrup, and you put it all together. The only downside, when you're drinking out of the straw, every now and then you get a seed from the fresh muddled berries, but that's the best problem in the world to have.
Yeah,
best
it means it's fresh.
Oh, yeah.
And they had the copper kettle.
Yep.
So I'm sure we're happy with our little...
Thumbs up, and Big Dave was happy.
Love that. Let's move on to some appetizers. Okay, tell me what this fatback is.
Okay, now, it was only one place, and people that's watching this, I know they know, especially from South Carolina, the only place that I could go on a menu and get fatback was a place called Western Sizzle, which was around like in the 80s. When I went here and saw this, I knew I was at home. Like it's so nostalgic. It took me back to my grandmother's making fatback for me. My mom, she still makes it to this day, but it is crunchy. And a lot of people don't know how to make fatback, but they get it right here because sometimes people that don't know how to cook fatback, when they get it, it's kind of flimsy or almost, we don't want that. We want the crunch. Yeah.
Yes.
And you definitely get the crunch with this.
Do we also get the crunch with the cheese moons, which is kind of their take on mozzarella sticks?
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce you to something. Golden brown deliciousness. Just remember that. They take these cheese moons and they batter them up, and everything they do is made in-house, first off. They batter them up, cook them to a golden brown deliciousness. And I'm gonna tell you something, I got into a fight with cheese pool, and the cheese pool won.
I was saying, it looks like the cheese pool is winning right there.
These things are remarkable. And then the marinara sauce, house made, and it comes out warm. Yeah.
I think you could jump rope with that cheese pool. That was impressive.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. It was that good.
Well, then you got one of your faves.
Yes.
Wings.
Okay.
And they seem to have kind of a large selection as far as flavors.
Oh, yeah. Now, I went with the dry rub. And the dry rub, you get like a type of mesquite smokiness with it. First off, the wings are cooked to that golden brown deliciousness. They're cooked to perfection. You don't have to say extra crisp or anything like that. Very, very good wings. But I'm going to tell you something. Not pictured here, but they have a flavor called a honey garlic. Oh my goodness. Now your hands will be sticky. You'll mess up your shirt, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
We're going back to the good problem to have.
Oh yeah, good.
I don't mind it.
And the ranch is made made in house. So yeah, very good stuff. Ranch and blue cheese, very good.
And then you finish with kind of this one-of-a-kind dish, chicken ranch potato.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me all about it, because that sounds like a dream come true for me.
Okay, so you see my head, the girth of my head. Yeah. I realize I have a big head on my neck, right? This potato is similar to the girth of my head. Like, it's ginormous. Hey,
oh my gosh.
You weren't supposed to say my head is that big.
I had not seen it until this moment. That is so
But listen, this potato is amazing. When you go there, make sure you have someone with you and have get a carry-out box because you can't eat it all. This is what they do. They bake the potato to perfection, right? Where you take your spoon or your fork and it just flakes off. They butter it down, and then they take the golden brown deliciousness of the chicken tenders. They put it on there, and then they have the cheese. The macaroni and cheese is house made, so that's on there as well.
They put everything on this
Yeah,
dish.
and they tie everything together with that house-made ranch dressing. Top it off with bacon. Glasses off.
Oh my
It's over. It's special.
That is what dreams are made of.
It's special.
That is so special.
Oh, yeah.
Although I think that could feed like a family of 8. So maybe not just one. I'm gonna bring a couple friends with me when I go and try this.
You definitely need this in your life. This is special, and they give like 4, well, I think 6 or 7 different options with the potatoes, so you don't have to get the chicken ranch. You can get, they have one with beef. Yeah, it's all different type of flavors. Poor Choices it's a gem of the area.
It's the place to be. Well, thanks so much for stopping in. Of course, if you are interested, Poor Choices Bar and Grill is located on Highway 221 in Woodruff. For more Midday Eats recommendations, you can always head to our website. That is foxcarolina.com.